These words from UN Secretary General Guterres emphasize that 6 years after the adoption of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the Paris Climate Agreement, current endeavors are not enough to save our planet. Our research seeks to identify pathways for enhancing the harmonization of urbanization policies transnationally in and beyond the Arctic. And from our current research, we particularly consider the strengthening of local governance structures and participatory approaches as central keys.
So naturally, all these different cities and the frameworks are looking very different and having different angles to participation. They're also looking at very different geographical and economic circumstances. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to look at the laws and the bylaws that are existing on the current local and national level, and also find out if the procedures that they allow for are hindering participation, if they're allowing it, if they're fostering them.
Our main research hypothesis is thus that urban development in the European Arctic will be more sustainable if, at the same time, the positions of local stakeholders are reflected in decision processes and policies are aligned across the national and regional level. Therefore, the diverse local population of Arctic cities, including indigenous peoples, needs to be part of decision processes and thus inform policymaking.
In our project, we are interested in the cooperation of stakeholders that come from different sectors, meaning public, private, and social. We are aware of the fact that sometimes collaboration between elected politicians, administrators, citizens, indigenous citizens, and representatives of business is not easy. However, at the same time, we already discovered some very good practices in Nordic states. We would like to investigate them more deeply and show them into public. We believe that they can be interesting for states, for local governments, especially for big cities.
We would like also to better understand, to offer an in-depth theoretical reflection about the situation and to develop multidisciplinary knowledge. Then our aspiration is to strengthen the social relevance of our project. We would like politicians, decision makers to be familiar with our results and to include them into our actions and activities.